It's a gift that may forever change the lives of students in a southeastern North Dakota school district. A check for more than $4.5 million was given to the Richland 44 School District today from the family of Daryl Hendrickson. The money will help high school graduates pay for college. Hendrickson farmed in the Colfax area for years. He never married and was known as a wonderfully pleasant man. And people say he was always grateful for the community and the people in it. So he wanted to give back.
To receive a gift like this to further the education of students who graduate from Richland 44 long into the future means so much, because it is such a rare thing that happens, and it is a real blessing to our communities and to our school district.
The school board is working on scholarship qualifications and applications.
They might be short a few men, but the Fighting Hawks are ready for the puck to drop. Alex has highlights from tonight's hockey game later in sports.
Up next, Skol is the favorite chant for a Minnesota Viking fan. Do you know what it means?
At A&B Business Solutions, we're known for our copy and print machines, but we offer so much more. Managed print services, document management, IT management, office furniture, office supplies, promotion items, purified water and gourmet coffee, and sales and leadership development. At A&B Business Solutions, we're always number 2 because our customers are number 1.
The holiday season is in full swing, and Fleet Farm is filled with just the right gifts for everyone on your list. Because right now, it's treats for everyone season. This will blow his mind season. Remember when we got this one season? Bet you can't guess what this is season. And the best gift of all, the whole family under one roof season. Fleet Farm is built for every season. Fleet Farm, built for real life.
For 85 years, Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Minnesota has been with you every step of the way, supporting quality health care for the way you live. And when it comes to your future, we'll be there with simple, straightforward advice for the Medicare plan that's right for you. You're not new to this, and neither are we. You and Blue.
Bring all the gifts for under the tree. And while you're at it, bring the tree. Ford F-150. Best-in-class payload. Best-in-class towing. Built for the holidays.
Now get 0% financing for 72 months or over $9,000 in total savings on F-150. Visit your local Northland Ford dealer today.
Officials at U.S. Bank Stadium are showing off their drone and how it's being used to detect damage on the stadium's panels and roof and spot any areas that might need maintenance. Northland Community and Technical College and St. Cloud State University teamed up to create the first of its kind 3D imaging system. The Minnesota Sports Facilities Authority says this locally created technology is very precise, as well as being safe and cost efficient.
We know it as the Vikings war chant, the rally cry, the word that brings fans together.
Skol. We hear it and we say it all the time, but what does Skol actually mean? Heather Brown found out that it might not mean what we thought.
Skol has been in our lexicon since the very beginning of the franchise back in 1961. It was really like, cheers, Vikings. We've scored, we're celebrating, we're winning.
The word itself dates back more than 1,000 years.
Oh, I know the meaning of skål.
Greg White teaches Swedish at the American Swedish Institute.
Skol?
Skål.
Skål.
That's how it's pronounced.
How do you spell that?
S-K-A with a circle over it, L. And it means bowl. You pick it up, the first person to take a sip, say skål, and pass it on to the next person who would
take a sip.
And then
Skål.
Skål.
Pass it to the next person.
Skål!
And it was a greeting of warmth and of camaraderie between the drinkers.
Kind of like a cheers?
Exactly like cheers in British English.
It was never an ancient Viking war cry.
There's no evidence the Vikings ever used it as a chant.
In fact, the Vikings used a different word as a toast.
They did have a word in those days they used called minnes, and it means to your memory.
Minne. Skål sounds more
Oh, of course it does.
Skål!
And that story that Skål came from Vikings drinking beer from the skulls of their enemies?
That's a really wonderful myth, but it's not fact.
In 2016, the Minnesota Vikings introduced the Skål chant after seeing it used by the Icelandic soccer team and its fans.
We reached out to them directly and said, would you be willing to lend us this idea from one Viking fan to another?
And they did, ensuring Skål will be used to intimidate opponents for seasons.
Skål.
Skål, I guess.
There you
Skål.
go. I don't think you see. This is the bowl we needed, so we could skål and pass it along. Thanks to HUD.
So it comes back to drinking, right?
Right.
Okay.
Will you drink of our bowl?
I'm going to pass. I got some sports to talk about before we
Okay.
do that. We'll hear from the UND hockey team. Yeah, pass that back to the unpersoned farm. Right?
Don't drop it.
We'll hear from the UND hockey team as they get set to take on Denver. That's next in sports.
Tonight's sports is brought to you by Menards.
Show the support of your team by showing off the team colors at a cutting-edge gallery of jewelry. Beautiful shimmering pieces that sparkle and dance. Amazing brilliance. Green and gold, purple and gold. At a cutting edge, we can create any team color combination. Stop in today and see the largest selection of dazzling diamonds and colored stone jewelry in the upper Midwest. A cutting-edge gallery of jewelry, 4507 33rd Avenue South, right here in Fargo.
I'm an expert at being there for you and your family.
I'm an expert at making you feel comfortable.
I'm an expert at helping you through your grief.
I'm an expert at preserving your dignity.
I'm an expert at relieving your pain.
I'm an expert at caring for you, not just your disease.
I'm an expert in helping you find your way.
You deserve the expert care of Hospice of the Red River Valley.
Ashley Home Store is bringing you home for the holidays and wishing you season savings. Update your home for the holiday season with 72 months no-interest financing or save 25% plus pay no interest for 36 months. Spread some holiday cheer and save on stylish sofas, just $4.99. Power lift recliners starting at $6.98. Inviting sectionals now $9.99. And holiday dining essentials only $10.99. Bring home the gift of savings this holiday season at Ashley Home Store.
You've got a job to do, getting something fixed, rebuilt, unstuck. So get what you need at Max Hardware. Like you, we know what's what. Tough tools, bulk hardware and parts that don't waste your time and money. We'll help you get it and get back to it. Hey, you like wasting time? That's not Max. But if you've got work to do, let us give you a hand. We're not just another hardware store. We're Max.
Oh, hi, I'm an LED light bulb, and I'm not the only one around here. This homeowner is saving hundreds since replacing old incandescents. We'll all likely be here more than 20 years, saving about $100 each. Oh, I'll turn it down. Yes, I'm dimmable. Go to the store and buy some LEDs like me, or visit Otter Tail Power Company at otpco.com/GoLED.
The first half of the season wraps this weekend for the University of North Dakota hockey team. The Fighting Hawks are fighting to get back in the mix of the NCHC standings. Sitting in 8th place right now, there are a few reasons UND got off to the rough start in conference play, and injuries is near, if not at the top of the list. But head coach Brad Berry says it's something his team is equipped to handle. To missing bodies, it just comes down to one thing.
Anytime when you have key influential players out of your lineup like Nick Jones and Colin Adams and Joel Janatuinen and players like that, you have to make sure that you play within your system, play a simple game, and make sure that you stay with that and not deviate from it.
The Hawks are hopeful to get at least one of those guys back tonight against Denver. Puck drops at 7:37 at the Ralph. Morning basketball, 11:30 a.m. tip time. UND women home opener in the 8th game of the season, taking on Milwaukee after the Fighting Hawks jumped out to a 10-3 first quarter lead. The Hawks go cold from the field. Milwaukee comes back to take its first lead of the game in the second quarter. UND breaks a scoreless drought of over 4 minutes with this Jill Morton corner 3-ball. This gives UND a 1-point lead, but the Panthers would go on a roll. And now in the closing moments of the first half, ball gets worked to Lexi Clabo. She knocks down the jumper ahead of the horn. Clabo leads UND with 14, but it is not enough. The Panthers go on to win 64-46. The final score. And a friendly reminder to join us tomorrow morning for the Farmers Union Insurance Bison Football pregame show beginning bright and early for us at 10 a.m. on the KBLY KFYR Bison Football Network. NDSU and Colgate in the quarterfinals of the FCS playoffs. Kicks at 11 on ESPN. Those quarterfinals get underway tonight with Weber State hosting Maine.
If you're an employee here at Valley News Live and you're missing this bowl, we did not take it. No. Hutch has been pilfering around in the station, and this is what he found.
Trying to find us a skull bowl.
Yeah,
and it's a nice one. Yeah. Hutch?
Yeah, okay. I've been standing here by the weather wall the whole time. Temperatures slipping already into the single digits up north, and it's going to be a quiet night tonight with clear skies and light winds. Will cool off quickly. Temperatures in the single digits below zero for wind chills first thing in the morning if you're tailgating, but some 20s for the afternoon and maybe some 30s on Sunday.
Oh, Hutch, we appreciate you finding us a skull bowl.
Yeah. Could you return that?
No matter where you stole it from.
She's waiting for her soup.
Good night, everyone.
Closed captioning of Valley News Live is provided as a public service by KVLY.
'Tis the season for savings at Conlan's. Everything's on sale store-wide. Save an additional $25 when you bring in and donate a new unwrapped toy to Toys for Tots. Plus, ask about 60-month special financing. Make your holiday shopping easy this season at Conlan's.